Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. So finally, right, Bitcoin is increasing and seems to be breaking out, right? And at the time of recording, about 5.5 hours ago, so the price of Bitcoin has just jumped above the 4,200 level, and it has at one point, right, at 1 plus 130. After that, crosses over the 4,800 mark, yeah. And now though it has retraced back slightly to still holding above 4,600 level, and that is quite key, right, at the time of recording this. So overall also the market is seeing a lot of greens, right, but Bitcoin is still the key gainer, the largest gainer in terms of the top coins, with 13% up versus a day ago. Ethereum, already 6% up, over $150. XRP up 6%, now is close to 33 cents. EOS is also up 8%, $4.54. Litecoin up 9%, 66.49. Bitcoin Cash as well, 7%, and 180. Binance Coin continue to increase, right? As you can see that from the chart, almost 9% at almost $19. Stellar as well, 8% at almost 12 cents. Tether is holding steady, and Cardano is 11% up as well. So really the biggest gainer among the top coins is really Bitcoin is the biggest at 13%, followed by Cardano and then Tron among the top coins. Yeah. So very, very positive. That a lot of people are wondering, why is that the case? What has led to the increase? Honestly, no one knows, right? Some people think it's just purely technicals, yeah. But regardless, it is still very good because so regardless, it's still very good because for the first time since its all-time high, right, Bitcoin rose for 6 consecutive weeks already. Yeah, it's about weekly change in the last 6 weeks. It's about 3%, 2%, right? Sometimes it's just 0.1%, but regardless, it is still very, very good news. And Twitter, of course, is a lot of interesting tweet. One user called RobCash71 said, "I'm patient. The rich will not get richer without me this time," right? And some people think, could it be, there was some speculation as to could it be the Bakkt launching, and there were insider news, right? Because Bakkt, of course, a lot of institutions and a lot of rich people have contacts in Bakkt, right? And then they were speculation that could they know that Bakkt is going to launch very, very soon, either in sometime this week or early next week. And because of that, right, whales are buying now before the big news become public, right? So that's just one speculation, but many people think it's really, really just purely technical, and it'd be good to see what happens, when US market open later. Or could it be because of this one, right? These pieces of news where top financial advisors changed their mind on Bitcoin. So Rick Edelman staged a blockchain and crypto asset pre-event, which was attended by no less than 155 of the US top financial advisors and influencers in the digital asset space. What is key and what is so notable and significant about this news is that before the event, 96% of the participants had a negative viewpoint on crypto assets, and after the event, 89% had a more favorable view of crypto assets. So basically overturned their perception. Yeah. And who is Rick Edelman? He's the chairman and co-founder of Edelman Financial Services, who is a top financial services asset management company, right? And they staged a blockchain and crypto pre-event with Barron's. Barron's is like all the top-notch rich people and asset managers. Barron's top independent advisor summit at the Grand America Hotel at Salt Lake City. The event, presented by the Advisor Blockchain and Crypto Assets Council, was a 5-hour program on blockchain and crypto assets such as Bitcoin. It offered financial advisors continuing educational credits and was sponsored by Kingdom Trust, Bitwise Investments, Blockforce Capital, Fidelity Digital Assets, Grayscale Investments, Orion Advisor Services, Pantera Capital, State Street Global Advisors, and Vanek. Very, very prominent names, right? Bitwise was the one who submitted application for Bitcoin ETF, and they were the one who also published a very, very comprehensive and detailed report to SEC, which SEC, is very, very satisfied with the kind of quality of that report, and that's very important. Yeah. So very, very important is also before the event, right? They're basically a lot of negative connotation associated with crypto assets. 80% of these asset advisors said they know little to nothing about blockchain and crypto assets. 92% not comfortable explaining crypto asset concepts to their clients. 84% don't own any crypto. 44% thought Bitcoin is a speculation and not an investment. But immediately after the event was over, they did a post-program survey, and 89% had a more favorable view of crypto assets. 89% no longer believe Bitcoin is a speculation. 82% said they are more likely to buy crypto, with 71% raising their prediction about the future price of Bitcoin, and 91% will either stop discouraging clients from buying crypto or buy it for them. That's total 180-degree turnaround in perception. And could this be because these people are the top, investment advisors in the US of clients? So are they telling their clients, right, given that there's also a 1-day lag, are they telling the clients, you really need to get into Bitcoin now because this is probably your last chance to get it positively at below market prices? I don't know, right? I don't know, but I just thought this news is very, very interesting, and it comes up at this moment for me to see it, and as I was doing the research, and I just thought I need to show you as well, right? Let's move on. But I just want to also point out that, right, very, very interestingly, again, this chart about the Bitcoin yearly lows, right? So we have forever seen the yearly lows increasing year by year, Although 2018, it was a low of 3,200, was such a low point for everyone, right? The market completely turned glum and doom and gloom, right? But the low point is still much higher than every other year before that, and yearly volatility as well is decreasing every year. So it is definitely moving in the right direction. It is maturing with prices increasing yearly, and that is the good trend. Another very, very interesting thing is that, right, FX Street has actually make an article on the significance of March 31st date for cryptocurrencies, and maybe that is why, right, now we are just on 1st and 2nd of April. Because of all this significance, perhaps the market is also taking a lead from all this positive news because of the March 31st date. Not sure, but definitely March 31st has always been auspicious for cryptocurrency. Let's just look at it, right? So March 31st, 2013 was when Bitcoin market cap exceeded $1 billion, right? Breached for the first time in March 31st, 2013. And of course, now we are already reaching, in fact, today is about over 80 billion. So 80 times, right? Just in the in a time span of 5-6 years. That is really, really tremendous growth, right? And the next year, March 31st, 2014, Bitcoin was labeled a commodity by US Internal Revenue Service, right? Again, very, very very significant milestone. March 31st, 2015, law enforcement agents caught stealing Bitcoin. So this is not very good, but because of Silk Road that they managed to catch the people, right? And they're basically seizing the coin. And in fact, then law enforcement agency, for the first time, they actually have Bitcoin in their hands. March 31st, 2016, Ethereum integrated to Microsoft's Virtual Studio platform. March 31st, 2017, Bitcoin recognized as a payment method in Japan, right? So this is again very significant because Japan is a very, very forefront in the leader in terms of recognizing Bitcoin, and they're a huge market. People there are very, very pro crypto, and that year was also very important that they basically are kickstarted the movement among countries, right, to recognize Bitcoin as a legal tender. Though March 31st, 2018 is not so great, where Twitter bans crypto ads, and March 31st, 2019, right, we continue to have a lot of positive news, but I think the best news so far is of course this movement, right, which has been like ages that we are waiting for some breakout like this, right? And of course the next level, that if it continue to stay above 4,600, that's very, very key, and the next level to breach is something like 6,000 level, and that will be really, really positive if it can do that. With that, right, I hope you're having a great day, and let's just see what happens next, right? And let's just continue to watch the market, and yes, hope you're having an amazing day ahead, right? It's just a short video, just want to bring the good news to everyone, and yes, let's hope if it's back, let's hope it's true. And hope you like this, and please subscribe if you do, right? Yes, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support.